one of the most dangerous and richest criminals in the world, Pablo Escobar. Born in the city of Medellín, Colombia, he started with small crimes but quickly built a massive empire. In a world where drugs, power, and money collided, Escobar became both feared and strangely admired. So how did his story begin, and why does the world still talk about him today? Let's find out. Pablo Escobar was born in 1949 in Rio Negro, Colombia, and grew up in a modest family in Medellín. As a young boy, he showed an early knack for bending the rules, getting involved in small-time thefts and scams. Even then, there was something ambitious about him, a drive that would later shape him into one of the most powerful figures in the criminal world. These early years were the quiet beginning of a story that would change Colombia forever. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Pablo Escobar began building the Medellín Cartel, which would become one of the most powerful drug empires in history. He smuggled massive amounts of cocaine into the United States, making billions of dollars and gaining unmatched influence. At the height of his power, Escobar controlled much of the world's cocaine trade, and his wealth was almost unimaginable, estimated at around $30 billion. But it wasn't just money, it was fear, loyalty, and absolute control that cemented his position at the top of the criminal world. Pablo Escobar wasn't just a criminal, he wanted power and influence over Colombia itself. He even entered politics, becoming a member of the Colombian Congress in the early 1980s. Escobar used his wealth to win the support of the poor, building housing, schools, and soccer fields, earning him the nickname Robin Hood of Medellín. But behind the generosity, there was ruthless violence. Rival cartels, police, and politicians who opposed him often met deadly fates, showing that Escobar's power came at a high price. Escobar's rise to power came with extreme violence. He waged brutal wars against rival cartels and law enforcement, leaving a trail of terror across Colombia. Many innocent lives were lost, as bombs, assassinations, and kidnappings became part of daily headlines. Even when captured, Escobar found ways to manipulate the system. He was imprisoned in the luxurious La Catedral, a self-designed prison where he continued running his empire almost freely. His reign of terror seemed unstoppable, but the walls of his empire were slowly closing in. By the early 1990s, the Colombian government, with support from the United States, intensified their hunt for Escobar. After years of evading capture, on December 2, 1993, Pablo Escobar was finally cornered on a rooftop in Medellín. His death marked the end of an era. The Medellín cartel quickly collapsed, and the violent reign that had terrorized Colombia began to fade. Yet, Escobar's story continues to captivate the world, a tale of extreme power, wealth, and the dark side of ambition.